Morning. Come on in. Take your time. That's it. That's it. Lovely. Oh, whichever chair feels most comfortable. There's honestly no rush. How are you doing today? Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming in. You're actually my last appointment today. So, we don't need to race through everything. I don't have anyone waiting outside, no clock watching, no rushing you out the door. I can just close at my own pleasure whenever we finish, so we have plenty of time. I thought we'd just have a nice, relaxed appointment, see how you're getting on, make sure everything looks good, and if you've got any questions at all, today is probably the best day to ask them. Now, I'm just going to make a few notes while we chat. You can just sit back, okay? Is that chair comfortable? Perfect. So, how's your week been? Yeah? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. It always helps when people have had a chance to slow down a little. Okay. Excellent. You know, I always quite enjoy this last appointment. The clinic goes quiet, the phones finally calm down, and I actually get to spend proper time with someone. So, thank you for being my final patient of the day. All right, I think we'll begin with a few simple observations. Nothing uncomfortable, nothing complicated. I just like starting slowly. Okay, before I do anything, I'll just tidy my hands and clean them up with this hand sanitizer. There we go. Okay, I'm going to come a little closer. There we are. Now I'm just going to have a quick look at you. Yes, you look nice and relaxed. Good. Everything looks bright. Color looks healthy. Very good. Okay, I'm just going to check your forehead. Just a very gentle touch. There we go. No need to do anything. Perfect. And your cheeks. Just making sure everything feels nice and relaxed. Lovely. I'm just going to brush your hair back for just a second. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I'll just have a quick look at your eyes. If you could just look towards me. Perfect. Just follow the light. Nice and slowly. Excellent. And over here. Lovely. You're doing brilliantly. Okay, perfect. Thank you. You can just relax your eyes now. I'm going to listen to your breathing in just a moment, but before I do, I just wanted to say that it's nice when appointments can be like this, you know. There's no pressure, no rushing, just making sure you're okay. Unfortunately, I can't give this time to every patient throughout the day. There's just not enough hours in it, but I do think everyone deserves this sort of treatment every now and then at least. Okay, I'm just going to warm this stethoscope slightly. I know it can be a little cold. There we are. That should be a bit nicer. Deep breath in for me whenever you're ready. And out. Good. and in and out. Lovely. Now I'm just going to listen around your back now. Same again whenever you're ready. Very nice. And again. Perfect. There we go. Everything sounds good to me. I'm very happy with that. Okay, I'll just make another couple of notes. I do apologise, even on my last appointment, the paperwork still follows me. Now then, I'm just having a look through your notes. Everything's looking very straightforward. That's always nice to see. You know, when I first started working as a doctor, I thought medicine would mostly be the reason we treat people. But over the years, I've realised it's just as much about reassuring as well as treating. You know, helping them feel listened to, helping them leave feeling a little lighter than when they came in. And honestly, I think those are often the most rewarding appointments for me. Anyway, I'm just going to check your pulse now. If you could just rest your hand here for me. Perfect. There we are. Now, I know it's tough, but just relax your arm completely. Don't worry about anything. You don't need to help. I've got you. I know the machine can feel weird when it takes your pulse, but it's okay. Okay. Ready? Should be squeezing now. It's okay. You can do it. Okay, let's look at the reading. Good. Nice and steady. Exactly what I'd expect. Okay, I'll just do it on the other arm just to make sure. Just hold on for a few seconds. I'm not the biggest fan of this machine. It always makes my heartbeat increase, but you're better than me, so just relax. Perfect, yeah. Readings look almost identical. Thank you. It's all over now. You can just let your hands relax again. Well, everything looks very reassuring. I'll pop that into your notes. You know, I don't normally get to sit and write notes this neatly. Usually I'm trying to keep up with the next appointment, so I'm making the most of a quiet afternoon. Okay, since we're taking this nice and slow, I'm just going to have another little look at your eyes. Nothing complicated, I just like being thorough. Okay, if you could just look over my shoulder. Perfect. And now towards the window. Great, that's it. Yeah, looks fine to me. You've made my job very easy today. I'll just check your shoulders. If anything feels uncomfortable, just let me know. There we are. Just let your shoulders soften. That's it. Good. A lot of people don't realise how much tension they carry here. So I always like to make sure everything feels relaxed. You know, people do it without realising they tense their shoulders all the time. Okay, perfect. They look good to me. I'll straighten your collar a little. Sorry about that. There, that's better. You've been wonderfully patient. Thank you. I know appointments aren't everyone's favourite thing, so I do appreciate you trusting me. Now, with the stethoscope, I'm just going to have one more little listen. I always like doing a second check, mostly because it lets me be absolutely certain before I send someone on their way. And it just helps with the readings, making sure they're accurate. Okay, it's warm again. Just another slow breath in and out. Perfect. Again, in and out. Excellent. And around your back when you're ready. perfect. Everything sounds beautifully clear. I'm very happy with that. If every appointment finished like this, I think we'd all leave work smiling. It's nice, just a calm room, no interruptions, no nurses coming in, no phones ringing, no loud noises outside. It's just making sure someone leaves feeling looked after. I think that's how healthcare should feel whenever possible. We're not just numbers on a system and cogs in a machine. We're all human. All right, anyway, there's just one final little check I'd like to do, and then I think we'll spend the last few minutes simply making sure you leave feeling completely reassured. There's still no rush. We've got plenty of time. Okay, so this little check, it's nothing complicated. I simply like finishing every appointment the same way, so I've not missed anything. Sorry, I'm just going to come a little closer. There we are, perfect. I'm just having one final look. Lovely. Everything looks exactly as I'd hoped. I'm just going to check around your jaw for a moment. There we are. Just relax, it's okay. You don't need to do anything. Great. And just behind your ears. Yeah, excellent. Okay, sorry. Messed up your hair, I'm just smoothing it back. There we go. Much better. It always seems to fall forward at the exact wrong moment. Okay, I'll just straighten your shirt. There. Looking very smart. Perfect. I think I'm finished, and I couldn't really ask for a nicer final appointment. Okay, I'll just complete the last few notes. Everything looks reassuring. Observations all normal. Breathing sounds good. Pulse nice and steady. And overall, I'm very happy. There we go. Finished. No more paperwork. At least until we open tomorrow. People often assume the most satisfying part of this job is solving complicated medical problems, but honestly, I think it is appointments like this. When somebody comes in, we take our time, we make sure everything is all right, and they leave feeling reassured. That has always been my favourite part. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming in today to be looked after, and thank you for trusting me. I never take that for granted. Before you head off, I'll just give you a couple of little reminders. Don't worry, nothing exciting, but they're always worth hearing. Make sure you keep drinking plenty of water today. Try to find a little time to relax this evening. If you get the chance, spend a little while away from your phone. Maybe read a book, listen to some music, go for a gentle walk, or simply enjoy a nice quiet cup of tea. Little moments of calm really do make a difference. And be kind to yourself. I think people forget that one. We're usually very good at looking after everyone else, but not always ourselves, so that's your doctor's advice today. Give yourself permission to slow down every now and then. You've definitely earned it. I suppose, since you're my last patient, I don't actually need to rush you out of the room. So, if you'd like to just sit here for another minute, there's absolutely no hurry. Sometimes it's nice to pause before stepping back into the rest of the day. I'll title a couple of things while you're still there. No, it's okay. I don't need help, honestly. Just relax. It's okay. There we go. Everything's finished. How are you feeling? Oh, that's good. I'm really pleased to hear that. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Well, I think that's us. Thank you again for letting me look after you today. I genuinely hope the rest of your day is a peaceful one. And if we happen to meet again, I'll be very happy to see you. Take care of yourself, travel safely, and remember, there's never any harm in slowing down for a little while. Goodbye.